Hey everybody, it's Justin with Justin Sally Art. I know I haven't seen you in a while or been on in a while, but life has been crazy and I've been dealing with a lot. Anyways, I'm glad to be back and I needed to show you guys some new equipment that I got from the Resiners company. They sent me some resin, a new heat gun with some tools that I'll show you, a craft mat, and this really awesome mixer. It's a double stand mixer, and let's just go ahead and get into it and we'll check it out and see how it works. So first off, let's open this mat. So we got this Resiners mat out, and I'm just lifting up the camera so you can see how large it is. It's super nice. It's thick. It's like leather on one side and this really soft material here. It's pretty awesome. Let's see how big this thing is actually. So it looks like about 17¼ inches in width, and looks like got about 35 inches in length. So almost 3 feet long and just short of 1.5 feet wide. That's a pretty nice mat. As you can see, it's pretty high quality. It's nice. I'll have to let it fold out. And I don't know if it's just a craft mat or great for resin yet. I need to look at it. It feels like this material, the resin might peel off better. I don't know. This just feels really nice. All right, so let's roll this up. I don't want to ruin it, so maybe I'll look it up first before I use it. So this is the Resiners Craft heat gun, and it's pretty cool because it comes with a thimble. No, I'm just joking. Little finger protector, but it comes with attachments for your craft heat gun. So this is for like wires and stuff. This obviously is a funnel for maybe like blowing waves and whatnot with your resin. We'll have to see. But it is a pretty nice little heat gun. It's got a little stand on it. And then it also has 2 different modes. So most heat guns, my old craft heat gun only had on and off. And this has a low and a high. So pretty excited to try out the Resiners Craft heat gun and see how that does. It's always cool when you get something that you're not expecting. I didn't know it came with these at all. So that's really cool. This is the Resiners Epoxy. So we're gonna try this out because they sent it to use with the mixer, and I think we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. It's packaged pretty dang nicely, and then it has these little spouts that you put on after you open it, and then caps. So it's almost like laundry detergent spouts, you know. Should make it pretty easy and clean though. I like that idea. So this resin, let's see. It says it's a 1-to-1 volume. So 1-to-1 parts of resin and epoxy and hardener, sorry. They state that it is crystal clear, bubble free, self-leveling. Yellow, it has yellow resistance, low odor, no VOCs, Mold friendly, we're going to pour it in a mold. Demold time 8 hours, cure time 24 hours. So pretty standard for most resins. See, please preheat resin. So yeah, if your resin isn't at optimal temperature, no matter what resin you're using, you should always warm your resin. So we snap the stand together, and as you can see, these are half-gallon bottles. This machine is pretty stout. It's got a heavy base, and it's got this nice rubber silicone mat that you set the cups on. There is a button back here that you press to raise it, drop your cups in there, and then lower it down. This is a USB-C port. So, new updated port on that. And you have an LED indicator that'll tell you the battery life when it's charging. This is at a half charge. You got 2 lights out of the 4. Each one can be operated, or they can be operated together. Different speeds. Again, the button comes up, it clicks into place. You can easily pop these out just by popping them out, wipe them off and clean them up, and then they just pop right back into place. I will say this one does fit a little funny. It doesn't snap in totally. It's just got this little metal clip that goes into the piece of plastic in here, and it doesn't feel like it totally sits in there. So I'll have to play with that for a second and see. It snapped a little bit there. It's holding on. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and get some resin out, and then we'll mix it up, see how this works. So let's get our mix on. We're going to wear our mask and our gloves. So let me just slap this thing on real quick. All right, we're masked up, we're gloved up. So, equal parts, 1-to-1. We get a stick. And 1 part here. And always have some rubbing alcohol. It helps you clean your tools very fast and quick. That way you don't have a bunch of stuff hardening, and you can reuse your equipment over and over again. Pretty quick and easy. Okay, so let's put this thing to the test. We're going to lift it up, and we're going to go with this one because we don't have enough to fill that up. So we're going to sit it right in the center of the silicone. We're going to drop it down by pressing the button in the back. Let it go, lock it into place, and then turn it on. And you can stir it again as fast or slow as you want. I'm going to go with a nice slow stir and see if we can't keep it from agitating a bunch of bubbles.
So it looks like it's doing a pretty good job of mixing it so far, but if not, we'll use the Resiners Airless Bubble Removal Machine. But it's looking clear. I'll turn it up just a tad. I'll just let that drip off of there for just a second. Again, we're going to use some rubbing alcohol on a paper towel. I'm just going to wipe it off. Looks pretty good. Got some bubbles. Let's see if we can take care of that. Alright, we got our resin in there. Let's go ahead and try 5 minutes. We'll see here. If 5 minutes doesn't work, we'll do 9. Okay, we're going to express it. Let's go ahead and take this out of here. So there's a couple little bubbles, but it is super clear, right? That's crazy.
So it's the next day, and I didn't want to do anything too technical, so I just did some alcohol inks and a custom color shifting alcohol ink I made with some eye candy pigment. So let's see how it turns out. The resin did really good. So pretty near to crystal clear. Dropped my alcohols in it and my custom pigment, and it turned out really beautiful. I don't even have a black backing on it or anything, but I am super happy with how that turned out. Isn't that pretty? I hope you like it. Have a great day.